Ribbons in the sky. Hey y'all, hey. This is your girl Creole. I know everybody and their mama's on at this time. I said that would happen. But anyway, I believe in if I got something to say to go ahead and do what I got to do. Those that's meant to hear it will hear it at the appropriate time. So I told you guys the other day or yesterday that I would be on today for a little while just to celebrate my deceased husband's birthday. Today is his birthday. September the 17th. Yes, 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 yes. So y'all can actually see you know, how it has bothered us in a way of healing if he passed away on the 13th of September and his birthday is the 17th of September. You see what I'm saying? But he deserves all this honor and more than I'm giving him. I'm not going to be on here as long as I thought I was because I actually went to my people on Facebook and did a Facebook Live today. And it was such a wonderful thing to teach on marriage and spouses and talk about my spouse and, all this and stuff like that. And, to help people you know what to look for in a relationship, help them with being honest about my relationship. See, here's the thing. Like I told somebody this morning, it's not that me and him didn't argue. We argue like other couples, because everybody argues. If you don't argue in your relationship, I ain't talking about every day, all day. But if every now and then y'all don't have a disagreement, a heated fellowship, as I like to call it, if you don't have that, then somebody's lying. Somebody's not living truthfully in that marriage. Okay, somebody's lying. So but yeah, we would. But there were several things, certain things, not several, certain things that I would not say to him, no matter how angry I got. See, here's the thing: when I hear people say, "Well, I was just pissed and I said it," no, that's when you prove your love the most. If you ask me not to call you a pineapple, and when I'm real, because if I call you a pineapple, it takes you back to something happened to you in your life, and it makes you just blah blah blah. And if I get mad and I'm really pissed at you and all this and stuff, and I holler pineapple, I can't use the fact that I was angry, because that's when you show your love the most. That's when you show you got restraint the most. If you can't hold that when you are angry with me, you don't love me. I might as well be out here with people who hate me, because there should be a wall that you won't cross or try to tear down when you in an argument with the one that you're in love with and that you love and that you said I do to. So all these people that be talking about, well, I was mad why I said it. No, that's when it matters the most. You ain't gonna say it while you happy. So when you mad, that's when you show me how much you love me the most. That's the same as smacking me. You tell me you're not gonna hit me when you get angry, and as soon as you get real pissed enough and I say something to you, you smack me, tell me that's because you said that to me. Normally I don't hit you, but that just took me somewhere. The devil is a liar. Hold on, I got one for you. I got one for you. Hold on. Why did I pull up DoorDash? What the heck? No, it ain't gonna dash no door. Hold on. Yes, honey. So yeah, I need to know that you have restraints. If you ain't got no restraints, it don't matter when you're not mad. It matters when I need you to have restraints even the most. So yeah, don't. I can't stand when people say stuff like that. I just said it because I was mad. Well, that's when I need you to have restraint. You idiotic person. I don't need you to have no restraint when you ain't mad. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, this is what I got. This is what I'm gonna say to that. I don't even know if y'all heard that. I don't even know if y'all heard that. But hold on, I'm gonna make sure y'all heard. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. This is how we gonna do this. I tripped my own self out. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Let me make sure y'all can hear it. Okay, here we go. Yeah. The devil is a liar. Okay, that's what y'all need to know. That's exactly what y'all need to know. All that false advertisement talk about, I hit you, baby, because I love you. And if you hadn't said that one, this is the husband, my boyfriend. If you hadn't said that one thing to me, you triggers me. That's why you know how to trigger me. And when you trigger me, I ain't responsible for what I do. Then who's responsible? Who's responsible for what you do? I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm tripping myself out. Oh my goodness. What's up, Buddy Lee Boo? Hey. Hey, Mr. Buddy Lee himself. Yes, 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 yes. I'm going to email you, okay? I ain't sent the email yet, but I'm going to email you. Just when you get it, let me know. I'll put it in the email. But yeah, and just like, oh, that's what I was going to say. Okay. I came on here to say this. I found out something, y'all. I ain't too happy about because I didn't like the duck, the mud duck anyway. Okay, so we was talking, and my baby boy said, "Yeah, because I know how it feels to be a man and get smacked, and you have to hold the woman's hands." And she said she ain't gonna do it. Now, mind you, I done got quiet. And she said she ain't gonna hit you no more. You don't believe in hitting women. You was raised the right way. And next thing you know, she get mad and she's swinging on me again. Hold, excuse my French, but this is exactly what I said. Hold the hell on. Hold, wait a minute. Are you talking from experience? Are you talking from one of your friends? He said, no, he said, I'm talking from experience. And he said, you remember such and such? I said, the mud duck, because I promised you she looked like a mud duck. I said, the mud duck. He said, mama. I said, okay, whatever. Is that the one you talking about? He said, yeah. He said, she always jumped on me. And I tried my best not to hit her. He said, and I didn't. He said, I would walk away from her, go in another room and all this and stuff. Yeah. The devil is a liar. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And you just now telling me that this girl swung on you. You just now telling me. Here's the thing. None of us liked her. None of us. But, I don't get into my kids' affairs. I told y'all, all of my kids are grown. I don't get into their relationships at all. Okay. Now, if they come to me and say, Mom, I need to talk to you about X, Y, and Z, I'm going to talk to my kids. Okay. It was only one time I had to step in. And I told y'all about that little crazy girl. A crazy girl trying to get my oldest son a record or a case. He walking down the street. She gonna jump on him from the back and start swinging on him and everything. And my sons are big. Do you hear me? My sons are huge. My sons are walls. When you look at them from the back, they look like a whole wall. Seriously. All right. However, we raised him not to hit women. And so the only way that he could stop her, now mind you, she's around his neck and she's taking this one hand and she's hitting him on top of his head. This is on the street. Everybody's looking. Only way he can get her out for him was to slam her. She's on his back. He kept trying to grab her. And the only way he can get her out for him is to slam her on the ground. And he was like, I didn't even slam her hard, but I did slam her. He said to get her out for me. He said, these two dudes gonna roll up in this car. Talking about, man, don't slam her. He said, and if I do, what y'all gonna do? Like it, I'm like, but they ain't say no when she was on your back, choking you, hitting you all in your head. So okay, she calls. She calls. He makes it home. She calls. I answer the phone. I said, let me tell you something. No, she calls him. Sorry, she calls him. He's like, I ain't got nothing to say to you. I takes the phone. I said, let me tell you something. Normally, I don't get in my kids the first. I said, but you're trying to give my son a case. I said, he ain't got no case. You either trying to get him a case or you want somebody to do something to him. I said, I'm tell you something. You better hope don't nothing happen to my son that got something to do with you. Because if it does, I'm going to whoop your A. I'm going to whoop your A. His mama. Forget his sisters. You forgot he got 8. And all of them was talking about, I'm on my way. Except the one that live out of town. She's like, when I come up there next month, y'all gonna take me where she live at because I beat her up and then I head back on out of town. She forgot. My son's got 8 sisters. I I ain't gonna tell you. Anyway, move forward. I don't play the hitting game. I know that's right. Buddy Lee, I don't either. I don't think women should hit men and I don't think men should hit women. And we always talk about, people laugh at me and talk about, man, you could have hit her and got you off of, but my sons don't hit women. Now, like I told him, my husband told him, God rest his soul, I would shake dust out of her, but I ain't gonna hit her, like that. So, but like I told my sons, they ain't gotta worry about that. They got 8 sisters. And that little one, she still flies up under the radar where she could say she's like 17 years old because that's how she looks. And she won't do no time in jail. They'll just bring her to me. And when the police pull off, I just go and take her home. But I mean, I don't advocate for fighting. But at that point, she was really, and he wasn't even grown. He was 17 years old dating this girl and she hitting on you. I got mad at him. He said, Mama, you already didn't like her. I already knew if I said something to you or my sisters, it was going to be on. He said, I just left her alone. Man, you lucky. You picked the right time to tell me because that son just turned 25. So I told him, you picked the right time to tell me. I'm serious. I didn't like the fact. What's up, Charlie Boo? I didn't like the fact that her whole family came down to my house without being invited. And they thought they was getting in. I don't care if my door's open. And every fly in its mammy decide to fly in my house. They don't make you come in my house. See, won't roll like that. And then, it was the mama, the sister, the auntie, the grandmother. All of them came down thinking they was going to march in my house with the girlfriend because she wanted to come and see him. And as soon as I got to the door, I said, hey, how may I help you? Hi, we such and such and such. I said, oh, y'all kin to her. I know her. Okay. Yeah, we was coming down to, meet you. I said, okay, scoot back because I'll come out. They looked at me like you're not invited in my house. I don't like spirits in my house. I don't think nobody should allow everybody in their house because people bring stuff. Excuse me. I sure did. I came on out. Door was open and everything. I came on out, shut my storm door. I said, okay, yeah. I said, well, it was nice to meet you guys. I said, he's getting dressed. He'll be out in a minute. And they still standing there like I ain't going to invite them in. I didn't ask you to come. So, no, you can't come in my house. And I meant that. They even said something to my son like, we just knew your mother wasn't going to invite us in. He said, you don't know my mama. She's very particular about her house. You don't know my mama. Unless she invites you, you cannot come in. And that's the truth. Even when somebody got mad at me, hey, Essence Boo, let me tell you, somebody got mad at me at my daughter's school. This is my baby girl when she was in school. She was in high school. And I didn't like how she wasn't a supervisor, but she was like a office worker or whatever. I forgot what her position is, so forgive me. But I told her what I told her, and I didn't take it back. I said this, and I quote, the next time you grab my daughter, I'm going to come up here and grab you. And the way that I grab you, you're not going to like it. Don't put your hands on my child. You call me. I tell one of her siblings that's in this school, and they will call me. She got a daddy, too. I'll call my husband, whichever one of us can get here first. But most of the time, if you say to her, I'm going to call your parents, she'll simmer down. But don't put your hands on my child. Okay, because it was something she said to my child when she put her hands on her that gave me cause for pause. Okay, so anyway, she decides that she gonna get mad at me and call CPS. So we eating on the Sunday. We don't went to church. Everybody's having fun in the house. We eating, acting crazy, and all this and stuff like we do. Knock, knock, knock. I said, who the heck is this knocking on my door on a Sunday? Knock, knock, knock. I goes to the door. Hi, are you Miss? Yes, I am. My name is such and such. Show me her ID. I am a CPS caseworker, and I came to investigate that your daughter, saying my baby girl's name, an abuse or a neglect claim that was called in by a school representative. She wasn't even supposed to tell me that, but when she said school representative, I knew who it was. I said, okay. I said, oh, nobody comes in my house. I said, I'm serious. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm very particular about who steps in my house. I said, you can see through the door, so you know I don't have no dirty house. I said, but hold on. I told my daughter, I said, come here, she won't talk to you. I went on back in the house. She said, you're not going to stay here? You want to talk to her, right? I went on back in the house, shut my storm door. My husband's like, who is that? I said, that lady from school didn't like, because I so-called threatened her. So she called CPS. He said, really? I said, yeah. He said, you ain't going to stand out there for what? I don't do nothing to that child. Why I got to stand out there? My food getting cold. Look, my husband thought I was crazy. He was like, okay, baby. So then she said, Mama, I know it's crazy, right? What's up, the Beef Sector Podcast? Hey, boo. She said, Mama, she said, the lady wants you. I said, dang on it. I goes back to the door. I said, yes, ma'am. I steps on outside. She said, okay. She said, I had a conversation with her and everything. And whoever the person was that made the call was just under some concerns. And we always have to investigate. And this woman, it seemed like she was talking so slow, y'all. And all I was thinking about was my roast that I had on my plate. I'm so serious. I was thinking about this roast. I was thinking about getting back in this plate with this cornbread and stuff. And I'm sitting here wanting this woman to speed up this conversation, because either you got a claim or you don't. I mean, that's just how I was looking at it. I know I wasn't a bad mother. Neither was my husband. We take care of our kids. We work. We have clean house. We always got food. So what? Like that. That woman's just mad because, like I told her, and I ain't going to take it back. So, she said, and I could tell that I'm talking too slow for you. And we both started laughing. I said, I'm not trying to be funny, but this is our dinner time. And, the kids is in sports. My husband worked 2 jobs. I work. So this is like the only time we got to spend with each other. I said, so I'm trying to get back to this roast. And my daughter bust out laughing. She said, I told you. She said, your daughter just said, my mama's very blunt, and she would always tell you how she feels. She said, but my mama does not beat me, neither does my daddy, and all this and stuff. She said, I know who told you that. And she's just mad because my mama told her not to ever put her hands on me again. It was the way my mama told her that she didn't like. So I think that's why she called you. Now, this is my child telling the lady this. And the lady started laughing. She said, I'm going to give you my card. There is no case here. And right now, the case is closed. It's going to be closed when I get back to the office. And I'm going to let them know there was a false report. I said, okay, thank you. And you have a blessed day. I went on back in the house. Come on, y'all. We kept on eating. I ain't let that bother me not one time, because I meant what I said. You put your hands on my daughter again, I'm going to put my hands on you. So, yeah, sometimes, honey, them crazy people, they do make false reports. And now in Kentucky, if you make a false report, you get time. They ain't playing those crackhead games. You know how people in other sectors and stuff, they call, make these false reports and stuff. Now, if you they don't care if you're on the internet or what. They have a way. I keep telling people, you're not that protected. Your number, everybody who uses the internet is assigned a number. Let me tell you how I know that. I used to work for DirecTV. Okay, let me give you just a little bit of hint. I used to work for DirecTV. I was a floor manager for DirecTV. Okay, so anytime you get internet, whatever internet you get, whether it be DirecTV, whether it be Spectrum, whether you buy your router at Walmart or Amazon, they all have this ideable number that the people can trace back to who bought it, what day they bought it, Nowadays, they can even look at you in the store when you're buying it. They can look at your order online. So there is no anonymous calls no more. They'll tell you that because they want you to call, but there wasn't no anonymous calls back then. They can pinpoint who you were. Hello, I'm an ex-employee, okay? I'm retired now, of the Department of Defense. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. I was with the Department of Defense, hello, for almost 3 years. And when I tell you, you are not, you're not secure, you're not secure. Now, the one good thing about working for the Department of Defense is no matter if you're retired or you get fired or what, your face, your household, whoever was in your household at that time, and one more important person, which was my mother. I gave them my mother's name. Okay. They always keep a file on these people. Anything that comes in, anything that looks like it's not right, any type of threats that's put against you, anybody in this name that you gave, the Department of Defense, they take that case. They won't even let the police take the case. They take the case. Now, if you mess with the Department of Defense, okay, y'all see the feds got Diddy, right? The only way the feds could take in Diddy is if there was a threat. That's all I'm going to say about that. Moving forward. Now, I'm not going to jump on the Diddy train. I told y'all it was going to happen. I told y'all in 2022 it was going to happen, okay? Unfortunately, again, that's another prophetic that came true, okay? But here's the one I want y'all to watch. They are actually, I told you last year that they were going after Jay-Z. But they doing it differently than they did Diddy. Now, I told y'all at the beginning of the year, I said, for some reason, Jay-Z is next. He's next. Now, there are people coming out trying to go against Jay-Z. Hey, Cynical One. Just Andrea, boo, hey. I know, they said something about 1,000 bottles of baby oil. And maybe we know he likes to be greasy and stuff because Diddy's always shining. So it don't surprise me. I mean, he could be using it for other things, but that's that man's business. You know what I'm saying? Here's my thing I don't like. They're always ready to expose us. Us. Catch what I'm saying? They're always ready to expose us. Okay? What I think is whatever Diddy agreed to with the higher ups, he changed his mind. Somewhere along the line, he changed his mind. And they told him, you either going to get in order. Shout out to Dovey. You either going to get in order or we going to take your whole life. We ain't going to kill you, but you're going to wish you were dead by the time we get through. And he must have thought he had more clout than what he did. And they showed him. They like, we can show you better than we can tell you. Now, even if he don't get no time, they locked him up today. But he'll probably be out by midnight tonight if he's not already out. Okay? Because I think his lawyer told him, well, when you come to New York, because Diddy ain't stupid. Why would you go back? You have fled. Why would you go back to New York? So I think it's all like cat and mouse type of stuff. You know. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so I really believe that he's going to give them something that is going to get them off of him. I really don't see Diddy going to jail. I don't see him going to jail like R. Kelly did. I don't see that for Diddy. And I'll tell you 2 reasons why. One, I think he's going to give them something that's going to get him off his trail. They're going to take most of his money that he ain't shipped to overseas and stuff. They just want to make a menace out of him. They want to make his name dirty. They want to make him dirty. They just want to tear his life apart altogether because he changed his mind about something. Now, I'm just talking allegedly. Let me put that out there because, 2, because Diddy will kill himself first. I don't see him doing no time. Either, like I said, he going to give them something to get off of him, i.e., he may be the kryptonite to Jay-Z, or he's gonna kill himself. And I hope not, but I don't see him going to jail. And I could be wrong, y'all, but I don't see him going to jail. Not no prison, like now they say they got him on racketeering. That's a whole nother charge, okay? Racketeering. My thing is, what big time people like that made it to almost billionaire status hasn't did a little racketeering. That goes from black and white. You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like, I really do feel like, what I was going to say about the Jay-Z thing is, my thing is this. Now Eve has came out against Jay-Z. Have y'all noticed that? Eve don't come out. Eve ain't been a factor since when she had the blonde hair and was showing the paw prints on her boobs. But all of a sudden now she's talking against Jay-Z. Okay? All of a sudden now Beyonce don't want to be seen with her own husband. Have y'all noticed that when they come out of restaurants or whatever, she's hiding her face now? You know it's Beyonce. You catch her before she can put her hand up. That's your husband. Why don't you want to be seen with your husband? And you a celebrity. We already know what you look like. It's something with that. And Jay-Z let you see all the pictures you want of him. It's something with that. Mark my words. Mark my words. If they don't start bringing more allegations against Jay-Z this year, 2025 is going to be the year of Jay-Z. Yep. 2025 is going to be the year of Jay-Z. And all I can say is, okay, that's all I can say. I love that. I love that. But anyway, y'all, I'm not gonna be on the slaughter Diddy campaign. I can't do it. Even if it finds out that the stuff they have him is totally true, because they can fabricate stuff like it too. I'm not gonna be on a train until other people are equally brought down. Because see, first it was Michael Jordan. I know some of y'all not that old to remember that. But first it was Michael Jordan. They talked about his gambling. Okay. Then it was no. Take a lie back. First it was Mike Tyson. Remember? Mike Tyson ended up at the girls' hotel. And they was in a hotel together. I'm not sure if I don't remember if it was her hotel or his hotel, but they was in a hotel together. And he called her for a 2 a.m. booty call. And the girl was on her period and took her pad or tampon out so they could have sex. But then after he left, on his way out, she said he raped her. So it was Mike Tyson at first. Then it ended up being Michael Jordan. Because remember they still talking about he's a gambler. And he's losing money because he's gambling and all this and stuff. Then notice the level of people I'm talking about. Then it began to be Michael Jackson. Supposedly people, these boys said that he was molesting them and all this and stuff. And then the boy came out years later and said he lied. His daddy wanted a payoff from Michael Jackson and had him say that story, which they stripped Michael Jackson and everything. Ain't find no pornography pictures, no kid naked pictures. The boy said Michael Jackson had on his body. He didn't have on his body because they took a picture of his naked body, front, back, sides, and everything. They just wanted to humiliate that man. And everything I'm saying is we're going to show you who we are and that we can take your life at any moment that we decide to. Michael Jackson has started coming out against Tony, I want to say it's not Montana. It's Tony Mottola. Okay, Tommy Mottola, that's what it is. Tommy Mottola. He had started coming out against him, talking about he was the devil and all of that and stuff. And he was telling people, that Matter of fact, if you remember his last album, they didn't even show everybody the way that they used to. They didn't even promote his album the way that they used to. Devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Victory's mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's all I'm saying. The devil is a liar. Yes, sir. So anyway, y'all, like I said, I just wanted to come and celebrate my husband with you all a little bit, my deceased husband. And somebody asked me, yes, I'm open to dating, but I'll never forget my king. Now God will give me another king, because in real life, if one king die and the queen get married again, he becomes king. Okay. So, yeah, I'm open to dating and everything, but I ain't desperate. I'm not thirsty. My late husband set me up so well and took care of me so well and dated me and loved on me so well. I would not take less. I would never take less. I'm serious. I'm good. I'm Gucci. Only thing I ain't having is sex. That's the only thing I ain't having, because I don't have sex and I ain't married. So the only thing I ain't having is sex. But as far as my life, honey, I'm good out here. I'm good in these streets. I really am. So yeah, that's about the only thing I ain't doing, okay? Is having sex, because I keep telling y'all. I keep telling y'all. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. The devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Victory's mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yes, that's all I'm saying. So today I didn't go to Planet Fitness, but I did walk today. I went and walked around the park. I was going to videotape and talk to y'all, but that's when I went on and did my Facebook Live thing and had a ball with them. So I said, well, I'll just come on and just love on my people a little bit and everything. So yeah, that's what happened today. And I went and got me a Krispy Kreme donut, because it was the hot sign was on. So I got me a Krispy Kreme hot donut to say happy birthday. And I got on the shirt with me and his face on it. And so, yeah, I took a picture of that with my little butterfly glasses on. So today, so far, has been a great day. My baby girl be here because she wants some of her daddy's ashes today. So I told her, okay. So I'm waiting on her to get here. I ain't cleaned nothing. I ain't gonna clean today. I'll probably make up my bed because I ain't even did that. I told y'all what I did. I hopped in the shower. I got dressed. Peace. That's what I did. So yeah, that's where we at. But anyway, just remember. Devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. 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 Devil is a liar. Yeah, 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 yeah. Victory is mine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's all I wanted to tell y'all. I love you guys. I swear I do. Don't forget, no matter what the test, always do your best. This has been your girl Creole, and I'll see y'all on these streets, and I'll be back sometime tomorrow. Smooches.